Hello everyone, welcome to Goobcast. I'm not sure exactly why the resolution is so terrible, but it doesn't really matter. You don't need to see my face for this video. Consider this Goobcast 2.0. So, I've been thinking a lot lately, and honestly, I think I need to make a few of these videos before I can actually express what I want to say and be helpful towards any person in particular, and also just myself, because internalizing thoughts sometimes can get dangerous, letting those thoughts spiral in your mind. So for me, this is just an outlet. I don't even know if I'm going to upload these, but I've been making these videos where I just kind of rant, and then I guess maybe I'll watch them back, I guess, and see what are my motives. Do I want to upload these? Am I just trying to vent? Am I actually trying to help people? Or am I just being kind of selfish, trying to be oh guys, I'm doing great, look at me. I'm not trying to do that, but maybe I am. I don't know. So, I just want to say today that, no matter who you think you have in your life, to be honest, you're really by yourself, because of what I had mentioned earlier about those internal thoughts. Expressing those to someone else is impossible, basically. Whatever goes on in your own mind is either too complex to express, or you have so many personal experiences that are just personally for you only, and no one can understand your personal experience. So you can't get someone to understand that, even if they think they understand it, because your perspective in that situation, the situations you've been through in life, is different than their perspective. And for me personally, it's hard to see other people's perspectives. I try as best I can to look through the lens of other people, but it's very tough for me, because I find a lot of people very unreasonable in a lot of situations, but I don't know what they've been through. So they might get mad when someone, when someone cuts in line at Walmart or something. I don't know. I don't have a good example, but they might get mad at some little thing, and then I would see it and I would be like, wow, that's so unreasonable. Why would that person get so angry over that? But maybe they just they're already having a bad day or a bad month or a bad year, right? Then that one little thing, that one little act of unkindness or uncourteous behavior can set someone off, which is well, there's a line, right? Because you can't just go around trying to not offend people all the time, because literally everyone gets offended by everything right now, and it's insane. So I'm not going to go around trying to not offend people, but it's kind of weird because I'm very non-confrontational. So I kind of do go around worrying about what people think. And I'm trying to work on that, but it's tough because I want other people to be happy too. I want to be happy myself, but I also want other people to be happy. And to be honest, making other people happy is pretty much impossible, and it's unsustainable. You can't control other people's happiness. You can only control your own. And it's kind of tough because it doesn't feel like you can control your own happiness, even though you can. It's hard because life is so incredible, but there's also those days where it feels like life is more of a curse than a gift. So on those days, you don't feel it. You don't feel the blessing of life, the gift of life. I think being out in nature, even like just driving for me, is pretty like calming, relaxing, and like eye-opening for like just being able to see, like, I don't know, just being able to see the world and see the beauty. But like, I was thinking about yesterday, like, I don't know if this was yesterday actually. This would have been on, I don't know, a couple days ago when I was driving, like, and yeah, yesterday too. I was thinking about like, we are at the end of the day, we are really just animals, like intelligent, like more intelligent animals, right? But like, we really like put our mark on this world, but I feel like most of it's in such a negative way. Like, we've lost touch with nature so much, and we're destroying it. We're like making millions of animals like go extinct and die, and like, we are so destructive. Like, we are honestly the supervillain. The people are honestly the supervillain of Earth, if you think about it. Like, we're literally, if all the animals could talk to each other, who would they say is the worst animal on the planet? It would be us. We destroy everything. It's insane. We're so selfish. And like, I mean, I'm that way too. So it's like, how do I get over this fact that I'm a destructive human being that's destroying the world, literally? It's like, that's why I want to get into like natural resource stuff, but like, it's so tough because like, at any, like, if you go to a natural resource job, you're gonna be like, at most of them, like, you're gonna be doing good work at most of them, but you're still like a human being. You're still creating, like, I know this is getting like into a bit of like a overkill like philosophy of like having zero waste and living off the land, and like, no one's gonna do that, but that's what I want to do eventually. Like, I know that humans are not gonna go backwards in life, right? Like, everyone wants to live longer. We are selfish. I don't know if living longer is necessarily selfish, but the way that we're doing it, I think, is, because I feel like we could advance in a way that isn't so destructive, especially with like these big corporations and stuff. Big, like, I don't know. I'm getting like, I was gonna try to make an encouraging video, and now it's gonna go like spiral into like not encouraging at all. But like, I'm sorry for not having a thought out like plan. But anyways, I just feel like we're disconnected from nature, and I was trying to start with something else, I think. But get out there in nature, go camping, like really camping, not going into a park and sitting in a tent or sitting in a camper and like roasting marshmallows around the fire. Like, that's fine. You can do that. And that's still getting out in nature. Like, if you don't want to go like out in the bush and camp, that's fine. Whatever. But you should try to go out and camp in the bush. It's much more of an experience. Do you realize that like your ancestors like had like, well, depends who you are, but like most likely your ancestors had to do like live in the bush, like travel on rivers, live in the bush, live off of like pemmican. I'm not saying like for everyone, but like I'm just saying in general, like live off of some sort of like dried meat or dried like bread or like berries and stuff, like, are you like, everything is so processed. Life is so packaged and perfect, and we need this right now. Like, I don't know how to get over it, guys, because for me personally, like, I'm a huge consumer. Like, I buy stuff way too much. I don't know. But anyways, there's always that, like, I think I'm a huge consumer because there's always that little hole in my chest that's like, you need something. So I go and buy stuff. And it's tough because stuff doesn't fix anything. So I forget where I was going with this, but I think an important thing is, like, I don't remember what I said earlier. Honestly, I don't remember what I said earlier, but people in your life, no matter how close you are to them, they're going to be gone eventually, which is insane. And they can't understand, as close as you are as friends and as close as you are as family, they don't understand or care for you in the way that you do for yourself. And like, talking about yourself feels so selfish and like negative, but like, literally, you're the only person that matters in your life to you in the ways that you do. I don't know if that makes sense. You have to push yourself. No one can, like, you can be pushed by people, but like, for example, for a long time, people would like give me advice and stuff, and this still happens. People give me advice all the time. Like, that's why I'm like wondering about even making these videos, is because, like, for me personally, if I watched this video 2 years ago, I would have maybe I'll watch the whole thing, but I wouldn't have applied anything. So it's like people gave me advice like, oh, you should come do wrestling. You should go to the gym. You should probably eat healthier. You should do this, and this. All amazing stuff that would have been so good for me. And guess what I did? The exact opposite of it. I started eating junk food. I didn't go to the gym. I didn't go to wrestling. I just wallowed in my own despair, like watching YouTube shorts till 3 a.m. Like, I don't even know how to explain how I got out of that situation. Because people like to claim that something else did it. Something helped you. Oh, this helped you. God helped you. This helped you. This person helped you. Guess what? I did it myself. Yes, other things can be a factor. Other people can be a factor. My family's there to help me. My friends are there to help me. But guess what? I could wallow in my own despair as long as I want if I don't change. And I did. And I have. And I do. After I came back from the Yukon, I literally sat, like, it's a weird situation because I technically was trying, but I also wasn't, and I don't even know how to explain it. I was literally unemployed for like 7 months, I believe. And I probably wasn't trying hard enough to get a job, but maybe I needed that time off. I was going to the gym, and I was on a medication that was making me gain weight as I was going to the gym, which was very, very frustrating. So I'm going to have to go here in a second. But I just want to say, you have to do it for yourself, and you have to do it by yourself. You can ask advice from people all day. You can get advice from people all day. You can get advice from me, and it's probably not going to be very good. But you literally have to just go and do stuff by yourself. Work on yourself. For me, it was the gym, to be honest. Just, I think that's kind of what saved me through the unemployment. Just going to the gym every day. It's tough. You need to be disciplined. You need to have discipline every day. Wake up and go to the gym. Wake up, eat healthy, which I didn't do during, probably during those unemployed months. I don't think I ate very healthy. I like better than I used to, but yeah. So guys, this video is insanely long. I don't know if I'm uploading this, but just spread love, guys. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with others. It's tough. Life is not going to be a cakewalk. It's going to throw challenges at you every day. I want to make more videos like this. I think I need to film a few more so that it's not so choppy. And I might make a list of bullet points, but that feels a little unauthentic. I just want to talk a little bit. And if you guys don't like this, just like tell me, and I will literally stop uploading these, and I'll just like make them for myself, because I don't care. I'll like I care, but if you guys don't want to see this, then there's no point in uploading it. So yeah, guys, just try to enjoy life, go out in nature, and I'll see you guys in the next one.